Come, Namaste. Welcome to UHV 3. When I say welcome to UHV 3, it sounds like we are doing something easy, something difficult, something simple, something necessary, something important, something we want. Right? So that's what basically the UHV 3 is all about. The introductory workshops UHV 1 and UHV 2, mostly these workshops are we organizers, NCCIP, UHV team, AICT, universities. But this is the workshop getting organized on the demands of we all. So there's a difference, right? There's a difference that one institution is organizing workshop for the participants and the participants are demanding for the workshop. So this UHV 3 is on our demand. Everybody sitting in this hall wanted to have the UHV 3, right? Wanted to participate in this UHV 3. So welcome to UHV 3. This is the purpose. I mean, not only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what level of workshop we have, but this is the purpose of adoption of universal human values in the mainstream of education. So through this, we can continue our efforts for our transformation and then the team development and the societal development. So I hope each one of us are aware of these three words: individual development, team development, and the participation in the societal development. Correct? Any question on the word number 1, individual development? What do I mean when I say individual development? So when someone says individual development, what is the meaning of this word for me?
Sorry. Self-development here for me is, has been there any difference in me, what I was earlier and what I am now? And is there any way I can progress more, better, to be a better person? That is self-development as for me right now.
Self-development refers to, it is something which facilitates me to recognize my inner potential, the true potential which can be utilized for my development and better contribution to the human society.
Yeah, Bhaiya, for me, self-development is how far I'm able to move forward towards my desirable state. That is seen as self-development.
Seeing myself, observing myself, and if there is any lack of qualities are there, then observing them and improving those qualities. Yes.
Living with the human consciousness.
Awareness in myself.
What effort I am putting for myself so that I am seeing changes within me, and not comparing with others or expecting from others.
Bhaiya, for me, only if I develop myself, I can help to the team and I can be of use to the society. So the prime focus is on my own self-development, Bhaiya.
Yeah, so that's the question. What is the meaning of self-development?
Good morning, sir. As an individual, I feel I am not an individual at all. All organs in my body are working together to make me live in this world. And I have not given by God as an individual in this world. My mother has given birth to me, giving all the food and everything, whatever she eats. So, when the body itself is functioning as a complex entity to make me live in this world, then I cannot say that I am an individual at all. So, when all that functions properly in my body, I can enjoy my life. So, everything is working together in my body to make me enjoy and live in this world. But the problem arises when there is a lack of acceptance in certain cases in the family or in the workplace, that makes to controverse your soul and your inner mind and body to fight with each other. So that is the most part which has to be aligned in a single line according to the karma, and I need to live happily. That is what I feel as an individual development.
Okay. She want to live happily.
Good morning, Ji. According to me, the self-development is what is the purpose of my life here and how I calibrate and connect to the other entities like society, family, and nature, and how I'm developing myself in order to connect with those things. So these are the self-development for me.
Good.
On last point, Ji, like by developing our own self, like we could find the difference in others also. I feel so much comfortable by in developing myself. I could find the right place to live the life in a harmonious way, only by developing my own self.
So good morning to everyone. So in my point of view, self-development is how much change to attain today when compared to yesterday through all aspects, personally as well as professionally. That's it.
Sir.
My perspective is to be continuously happy and be in harmony within oneself as well as with others, and work towards mutual harmony and mutual prosperity.
So moving our self-activities to relationships, understanding, and finally self-actualization. And after that, creating once having right understanding and right feelings. With right understanding and right feelings, creating harmony, living in harmony at all 4 levels of our being.
Sir, good morning, sir. Good morning, all of you. I am Ranganath from Tirupati. In my opinion, self-development is to recognize, to identify where I am, how I am. If at all where I am, how I am is realized, where I should go, how should I go, how I should be, for the development of self and for the development of society, for universal happiness, harmony. Unless until I do not know what I am, how I am, where I am, I cannot make my people to take to the desired goal of mine, that is universal happiness. Seeing El Dorado, that is heaven on the earth, making all people very happy. That is why that your first line, adopting UHV. So first I should recognize myself whether I have values or not. I don't mind whether I do not have, if I don't have, I collect from. That is what UHV is bringing to me. So first let me understand myself and understand the society and make them, well, living in harmony, working at all 4 levels. That is my opinion. Thank you.
Okay. Good. So let
Morning,
us-
sir.
Yes.
So, in my aspect, self development is accepting people as they are, loving them in all circumstances, and doing to them what I expect them to do, and to be in state of happiness always, irrespective of the circumstances which might happen in the outside world. Thank you.
Okay, so let us conclude. Arunachalam Bhaiya, yeah.
Good morning to all. This is for first myself to be perfect, then only others I want to make perfect. In Tamil we can say, சுவர் இருந்தால்தான் சித்திரம் வரைய முடியும். The wall is there, then only I draw the picture. This is essential. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. May I talk to? Good morning, everybody. My opinion, in my understanding, identify, first of all, we need to identify our full potential. Then, how best we can utilize our full potential to all aspects of life and for others, not only self.
Gap I am having between me and to the natural acceptance level. How I am close to the natural acceptance.
Okay, very good. So let's conclude. What is the meaning of self-development for me? Right. I have a naturally acceptable state, and that state is comfort within. So if I am shifting towards that particular state, I am developing. I have a naturally acceptable desire to ensure the health of the body. So working on the self-regulation, ensuring the health of the body, I am developing. I want to live with the feeling of relationship with my family member. My disputes, my conflicts has decreased in terms of frequency, in terms of intensity, I am developing. Correct? I want to have this harmony in the society, so my acceptance toward the society people, if it is increasing, I am developing. I want to have harmony in the nature and the existence, so my clarity about the nature, if it is increasing, I am developing. These are the 5 parameters, we can take to begin with. For myself, body, family, society, nature and existence. Right? So this can be the parameters for my development. But it's important that without taking any sort of regular efforts, though I want to develop, and there's a provision of development in me, the potentials are there in me, but efforts to realize the potentials are also required. Correct? The efforts to realize the potentials are also required. So if it is self-development, then I need to take that efforts. Write down 3 efforts you have taken for your development today. Today, right? Since this morning, what are those 3 things which you have already done for your development? Write down. Good. List is ready. Who wants to read?
Namaste to all. So today morning, I don't know, it is a magic, it has happened. I got up by 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Automatically eyes opened. One is that fear due to I should not miss the bus or I should not miss our Vijay sir because he told he will pick me. Maybe some kind of plan. I got up early, which will never happen regularly. So it is. I thought it's good. I am early. I have got up. Second thing, I took more water today because summer has started in Chennai, hottest period. And third thing, I took light food, self health conscious. So these three things I followed today.
Very good. We have said these 5 parameters. Gauri Bhaiya had said 3 efforts he has done. Out of these 3 efforts, getting up at early morning. Okay. Number 2, consumption. And number 3, the food consumption. Little. Okay. So one thing, that's second part, right? Ensuring the health of the body. Yes, Didi.
Yes, Bhaiya. Namaste, Bhaiya. I reached the venue on time, registered on time, and taken my healthy food with enough water.
Okay. So again, that second part, ensuring the health of the body. Okay. Yes.
Not to react. Second, not to get angry while driving, because when anyone comes in front of me when I'm driving between the signal, usually I used to get angry, but nowadays I'll think that like me, he is also hurry. And third one, I'm trying to observe nowadays. Usually I don't do that, but I'm trying to observe my surroundings.
Okay. So not to react, not to get angry, it's controlling. So what not to do, that's okay. But what need to do? So that's the third thing you're doing, right? Observing myself. Okay, that's self-development.
So attended morning session for understanding myself and to be happy. And the second thing is I put effort today to go for walk and do some exercise and ensure that my family members return from the tour safely. So I called them and check whether they have reached and spoke with my kids before coming to the session. These are the efforts I took.
Yeah, attending morning session, for my understanding, this is one effort for the self-development. Walk and exercise, this is for the health. Calling people to make sure that they are safe, this is relationship. Yeah. Tell me such kind of things. Write down those things, what you have done today for your development, for your self-development.
Can I share?
Yes.
What I have done today, 3 points. Number 1, the self-exploration process as I do every day, recognizing my own self and my coexistential relationship first with the body and subsequently with the other units of the nature. That is the first point. Second point, seeing the people, objects and situations as they are without opposing or without any kind of reaction towards them. Number 3, expanding myself to the whole expanse of the nature and through my power of imagination touching every unit, material unit and the conscious unit, and my interpersonal relationship with all these units of nature and my response towards them in accordance with my natural acceptance. These 3 units. Thank you.
Okay. So, to achieve the purpose of taking universal human values in the mainstream of education, these 3 things are required: the self-development, team development, and our participation in societal development. How many of you are attending morning sessions regularly? Regularly. Okay. How many of you have not attended morning session yet? Okay, tell me the reason why. Why you are not able to attend the morning session?
Sir,
No, because the first, let me make it very clear. I asked you first what is the meaning of development. Each one of us have concluded that I want to be happy. I want to ensure this continuity of happiness and prosperity. I want to live with the feeling of relationship with everyone. Who wants this? I want. Correct? Then the second thing I asked, without taking any sort of regular efforts, is it possible to reach out to my want? And you all have said no. So now we have to check our efforts. So tell me 3 reasons why you have not started attending the morning session yet.
Sir, my
first reason is to wake up early.
Okay.
Second reason, to start to campus, so it's very difficult for me to get early and attend this session, then start to college.
Okay.
So we have a college bus at 6:30. So it's
Common
these two.
reasons for all, right? The one is getting up early, that's issue. Number 2, because we have to come to the college by 8 o'clock, then listening to the session also and coming to the college, we find it difficult. Yeah, we need to cook as well. Okay. Can someone share the experience who cook, who also get ready, come to the college at 8 o'clock and attends the morning meeting? How are you managing? Yeah, please tell. See, this is UHV-3. This is the meaning of UHV-3. What is the meaning of UHV-3 is sharing our own experiences. We can interact with each other. We can get idea from each other. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so one idea what we got, he is using Bluetooth device. Okay, yes.
Sir, as you said, yes, we are looking for our happiness. And let me tell, watching TV for some time gives me happiness. So it so happens that I am able to do that only later in the night, because of which getting up earlier than what I am doing now is not going to give me happiness. Okay? And that is the reason I am not able to attend. Added to the points which others said, I have to get up earlier than 4:30. If I have to cook, get it ready for both my spouse and my daughter, and prepare for myself, and come here, I have to leave home by 6:30.
Yes.
But the happiness part, I am not missing.
Yeah.
Bhaiya, generally I will wake by 6 or 6:30, but I had a decision that I have to attend the session regularly. So what I will do is I will get up by 5 o'clock. So by 5:30 I will put my mobile in loudspeaker. I will keep it in my kitchen, and I will do all the activities. So after the session gets over, then I go to wake up my kids and to do the other things. That is how I am managing it.
Okay. Yes.
I was also thinking the same earlier. It's not possible to attend the morning meetings. But I took a decision after the UHVT. Let me try it out and see if I'm able to listen to a little bit of the content at least. So I normally get up a bit early. So by 4:30 I get up. And I have to pack lunch for me, for my husband, as well as my children. There are six of us in a family. So it was like I took a decision. So the moment I took a decision, I don't know, I found that the entire people who are around me were also very supportive. So earlier when I started, like I used to tell people like, please don't talk to me anything. I'm here in a session. But now even when I miss even a few minutes, like if you don't log in by 5:30, my husband keeps asking, what, you've not logged in? How is it you're quite free today? Go and log in. I mean, he himself makes that arrangement for me. And I have to board the bus by 6:30. So in between, I have to finish up my cooking. I have to have my bath and everything. But the mobile is always, it travels with me. and I use the Bluetooth. So as and when my cooking is happening, it is something I may not be giving my 100% over there completely, but I'm taking all the efforts to go ahead and listen to the content. So I'm also coming out like, why don't I make it a little early? Probably if I get up by 4 o'clock, then my concentration could be a little more. So that is what I've planned for the current batch. So I've been there in the morning session since the 7th batch onwards.
I guess this is a good idea, right? I mean, many times we travel with the mobile, but let us mobile to travel with us in the morning. So wherever we are, let the mobile be with us, and this Bluetooth, that's also a good idea. So sometimes the mobile cannot be with us, maybe a little away from us. So while cooking also, the Bluetooth device could help us to listen, right? While doing the exercise also, the Bluetooth device would help us to listen. I'll tell you our own experiences, right? Even this Bluetooth device travel with us even in the bathrooms. Right? That's a fact. How many of you, the Bluetooth device travels in the bathroom? That's the way. If the happiness is important for me, then even in the bathroom I want to be happy. Outside the bathroom also I want to be happy. Every moment I want to be happy. If every moment I want to be happy, then that efforts are also required. Without efforts, this self-development would not be possible. I may keep saying in every workshop, when the resource persons ask this question, you want to be happy or unhappy? Happy. Continuity of happiness or sometimes continuity of happiness. You want to live with the feeling of relationship or opposition, relationship. But by answering to this question, that competence to live with the harmony would not be developed. But I have to take whether this happiness is it was important for each one of us to come to here. Said Sharmila Didi's voice. Our morning should start listening with the Sharmila Didi's voice. It should start if we want to develop. If we are not listening Sharmila Didi, if we are not listening Kumar Bhaiya, if we are not listening Banu Bhaiya in the morning, we are not going to develop. We are not going to be happy. Let me complete. We are not going to be happy. The reason, just by sitting at one place and saying that I want to be happy, I want to be happy, I cannot be happy. I need to look into my feelings. I need to look into my thoughts. I need to look into my desires. I need to observe my expectations. Unless I involve myself into this process continuously, that development is not possible. Okay. So this is UHV-3. Make sure from today onwards, each one of us, those who have already registered, that's good. Those who are not registered will register for the morning session. Our morning has to start with the morning sessions. Okay? So who all are going to attend the morning sessions from tomorrow? Yeah, from tomorrow. New attendees. Let me see how many of you are really wants to develop. Who is going to attend the morning session from tomorrow onwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5:30 to 6:30. Yeah. 5:30 to 6:30 English, 6:30 to 7:30 Hindi. You can both parallelly is not possible, Didi, because the resource persons also, the Zoom meeting license also, and the participants also. Some of the participants like to remain connected from 5:30 to 7:30. They attend both the language. But definitely we'll think about it. I mean, if there is any sort of possibility, yes, definitely we'll think about it. If there is any sort of possibility of having this parallel session, 5:30 to 6:30 or 6 to 7, we'll think about it. This is a good idea, okay? This is a good idea. But at least start from tomorrow. Start from tomorrow. Let me tell you one thing, right? I'm sharing my own experiences. I want to be happy every moment. But many times when my attention get diverted from the true meaning of happiness, I do eat gulab jamuns. Right? I do eat gulab jamuns. But while eating the gulab jamun, that thought always remains, this is not going to give me happiness. So there is possibility that you may not be able to listen to every single word, these people say in the morning. But at least that mobile it should remain on the speaker mode, or that Bluetooth is there in your ear. Begin with this. Start with this, right? This really helps us to explore within and to be aware of ourselves. Second important, program to achieve this purpose is the team development. UHV team. So this is a family. This is my family. This is our family. How many of you have reached to this place where you are able to see that UHV is your family? It's my family. Like in my family, I have mother, father, husband, wife, children. Similarly, this UHV is also my family. People here are not volunteers. People here, they are not belongs to the different states. People of this UHV team, they are not belongs to different genders, not different status, designation, but they are my people. Raise your hands. UHV team people are my people. I'm comfortable with them. This team development is possible with the self-development only. If I'm not taking efforts for developing within myself, the team would not be developed, which means my understanding of relationship will not be developed. As I develop my understanding of relationship more and more, I'm able to see my connect, my acceptance towards the other. And this is how I can accept, at least from family to the UHV family, from UHV family to the nation's family, from nation's family to the world family. Right? This is how the development will take place. This is how we can grow. So I'm repeating the question, how many of you are able to see that UHV is my family? Okay. Thank you. Now, don't share. In the afternoon sometimes, maybe in the break, we'll have a lot of opportunity to share. If this is my family, then if I look at this person, or if I look at this person, if I look at this person, if someone starts talking, start observing your own feelings. I'm just giving an example, okay? Because when we give the example, we need to take the names, right? So let us say, for example, when I see Supraja Didi, what goes in me? Because she always runs here and there, do I get irritation? Yeah, look at, we need to observe our feelings. We need to observe our feelings, right? And we need to observe our feelings not only for one particular member of our team, but we need to observe our feelings for every single member of our team. If that irritation is there, if the feeling of competition is there, if the jealousy is there, if the anger is there, if I get depressed by looking at someone, or if I feel energetic by looking at someone, which means again I have to go to the number one. What? The self-development. So these are the indicators, and this is UHV-3. So all these 8 days, we will continuously observe our feelings. We'll continuously observe our thoughts. Right? We'll make sure that whatever is going through our, feelings, whatever is going through our thoughts, whatever is going through our expectations, whenever there is an opportunity, we'll pen down. Have you given these books, notebooks? Yes, if anybody wants to, will that be okay? Supraja Didi? Even 3? Fine. So don't bother about, how many notebooks will be. Start writing the journal. This really helps us. When we look into our feelings, look into our thoughts, if you start observing it, if you start writing it, this would help us. Right? This would help us. So the team development is the second program. With this self-developing and the teams are developing, then we don't have to take an additional efforts for the participation, because participation is very natural outcome. This is the participation. All this volunteering we are doing is participation. Who all are doing volunteering? Okay, what are you expecting out of volunteering? Very nice. If you are expecting self-development out of volunteering, you are on a right track. But if I am expecting respect out of volunteering, I am on the wrong track. Again, I have to go to the self-development, and I need to understand what is the meaning of respect. If I am expecting name and fame from the volunteering, right track or wrong track? Wrong track. If I am trying to be famous through volunteering, right track or wrong track? Wrong track. So why volunteering? It's for the self-development, right? If this clarity is required, that I'm doing this volunteering for my development, I want to be happy, I want to develop my clarity, then I don't expect or accept any sort of later appreciation. Even if someone says that you are contributing nicely as a volunteer, still is okay. If someone is not able to appreciate, still is okay. Correct? If someone is not appreciating and you are getting demotivated, are you volunteering? Let's have this clarity. Let us have this clarity. If someone is not being able to appreciate to my efforts and I am getting demotivated, which means I again look into the step number one, the self-development. Volunteering is not expecting something from the outside, but volunteering is for the number one, the self-development. And this is the key, right? If I am taking efforts to develop here, will naturally reflect into team, will naturally reflect into my participation into the societal development. So what we can do, like when we go to the tea break, the first tea break, make sure you will not have tea, you will not speak to any volunteer which doesn't belong to your own state. The first tea break is with only our own state people. Who all are from Karnataka? Only one? Soumya Didi, make sure that during the tea break you will not speak and interact with anybody because you are the only from your state. Who all are from Kerala? Yeah, only one from Odisha. Very good. Kerala? Right. Tamil Nadu? Okay. Maharashtra? Okay. Odisha, Bengal? Okay, West Bengal? Okay. Andhra? Telangana? All right. So what we'll do, all these individual like Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Bengal, Odisha, and Telangana, one group. Right? You can have tea. You can have tea. Observe excitement. We all are meeting after a long gap. Right? we all want to talk to each other. But this is where I can observe my excitement. That can I control my excitement and have the tea with my own state people? Can I get connected to my own state people? In the lunch today, we'll make some system. The Karnataka people will sit with the Tamil Nadu people for the lunch, right? Maharashtrian people will sit with the Andhra people for the lunch. And we'll keep rotating it, right? We'll keep rotating it. Team development is important. And for that, let us start with our own state. Then we'll go to the region. Then we'll go to the nation. How many of you are connected with 10 volunteers? How many of you know 10 volunteers of your state? How many of you interact regularly with the 10 volunteers of your state? See, I want harmony in the society. Who wants this? It's you want, it's me want, right? Again, without taking my efforts, that harmony in the society will not be ensured. So let's get connected with the volunteers. Right? Whether those volunteers are from our region, our state, from the nation, sometimes we can talk to each other, give call, right? Gets connected, at least here. Make sure by tomorrow evening, each one of us will know the names of every single participant sitting in this hall. By tomorrow evening. Yeah. See, you have to go to the other people, right? You have to talk to the other people. Then only you will come to know about the names of the other people, where they are coming from. So let us make sure that by tomorrow evening, each one of us will at least know the names of every single participant of this hall, right? See, this is UHV-3. We are taking UHV-3 with the major objectives. The syllabus and the content of UHV-3 is different. That syllabus and the content, the exercise will also be there. But one of the objectives is my strengthening the self-development. Our mentors, our resource persons are always helping us. But then we will take efforts, right? We'll make sure that I'm looking within. I'll make sure that I'm looking at my thoughts. I'll make sure that whether my feelings are, natural to me or they are not natural to me, but I'll write down on the paper. So I will take these efforts, right? This is our responsibility. This is volunteering. For this, these programs are there, and each one of us are aware of this program. Introductory workshops are there to build up as a mentor. UHV-1 faculty development program, UHV-2 faculty development program, 3 which is happening here, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, the management development program is also there. So this is the objective, the course objective, to develop the clarity about a human being. Okay? Who is from, you are the only from Karnataka, right? Soumya Dedi, come here. Jagdish Bhaiya, come, you are also from Andhra. We have clarity about the objective number 1, about a human being. You know them? Yes, no? See, I'm helping you out. I said that by tomorrow evening you should remember the name. So they will tell their names and their state. Okay, quickly.
Myself, Sadhan Kumar Dev from the state of West Bengal. Yes?
Okay, I'll give them. Yeah, we need to do it in 3 minutes only.
Okay. Myself, Sadhan Kumar Dev from West Bengal, Kolkata. I hope that most of my team members over here, they know me through weekly or what we call weekly follow-up sessions. face-to-face meeting.
Okay,
also.
name and state
Yes.
only. Sadhan
Okay,
Bhaiya, name
okay,
and state
okay,
only.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Anita Mane from Pune, Maharashtra.
Good morning, everyone. I am nameless. Name of my body is Subhash Chandra Sarangi. Subhash Chandra Sarangi from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Thank you.
Namaste. I'm Legima. I'm from Kerala.
My name is Jagdish Babu Bellam. I am from Madanpalli, Andhra Pradesh.
Namaste all. I am Soumya from Karnataka.
Namaste all. I'm A. Geeta from Avinashi, Tamil Nadu.
Okay, good. Seven states. All the 7 states are there, correct? Here. Now,
Sir, your name was not audible.
My name. I'm A. Geeta. Thank you.
Right? Wait. All 7 states are here, right? Now tell me, Sadhan Bhaiya is Sadhan Bhaiya or human being? Anita Didi is Anita Didi or human being? Laghima Didi wants to be happy or not? Yes. Geeta Didi wants to live with the feeling of relationship or not? Yes. Soumya Didi wants to have harmony in the society or not? Yes. Jagdish Bhaiya wants to participate into the harmony in the nature or not? Yes. How about you also want the same thing or not? Yes. Is there any difference between you and them? No. This is the meaning of knowing human being. Right? Are you looking at them as a gender? No. Very good. The moment you will look at them as a gender, you are in a trouble. And I am also in a trouble. Right? The moment when I started recognizing others on the basis of the gender, on the basis of the state, on the basis of the language, on the basis of the physical facilities, trouble. So this is one of the objectives of this UHV3, to understand more clarity on human being. What is the meaning of human being? Our aspirations are same or different?
Same.
Then why do we fight? That's the reason. Let's have clarity. Right? We keep fighting. We keep fighting between the states, we keep fighting between the genders, we keep fighting between the man to man. But look at the Tamil Nadu lady and Andhra Pradesh man. Both of them, their basic aspirations are same. Correct? So we all are from the different places. We belong to the different genders. Our age are different, our designations are different, our educational backgrounds are different. But when we look into the realities are common. It's common to all. We all are the coexistence of self and body. The purpose of the self is same for each one of us. Okay? So this is like the first objective. The first objective of the course is to understand the human being, understand our aspirations. What do you think? Here, similar or different? Similar or different?
Similar.
Purpose similar or different?
Similar.
So we all are human beings. Correct? Our basic aspiration is same, our basic goal is same, our purpose is same, our potentials are similar. The program is also same, right? Same and similar. So we all are human beings. So that is the course objective of UHV3, to strengthening this clarity from information to understanding. Right? From information to understanding. But then whose role is this? I have to. Whenever I am recognizing others, am I recognizing others on the basis of the states, or am I recognizing others as a human being and accepting the others as a human being? Okay. Number 2, to understand the harmony in the nature, existence and participation. How many times we think beyond Tamil Nadu, our own state? How many times we think beyond India, beyond Earth? How many times there is a moon is there in our visualization? The Jupiter is there, the Mars is there. How many times I am able to see that? Right? There is one solar galaxy, one solar system, there is another solar systems, and all these solar systems are nicely interconnected with each other. How many times I am able to, have the thoughts in me that there is existence the whole existence, and this whole existence is in the form of coexistence. How many times I take the efforts to visualize that there could be many multiple earths, there could be multiple moons, there could be multiple solar systems, and each of these are in harmony. So that inherent harmony, right? So this is basically the objective number 2. And based on this, the first and second, when we fulfill this objective, it will become our tradition, the human traditions. So these are the 3 main scores objective of UHV-3. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you all. We have 500, volunteers, and what these 500 volunteers have done till today, including you all, we all are volunteers. What we have done? 170 plus online FDPs, 175 plus online FDPs, 100 plus face-to-face workshops, 9 continuous batches of morning session, correct? Weekly meetings. We wrote 10 books. We designed different courses, introductory course, UHV2, minor degree. Now we all volunteers are taking the content to the international level. We are making courses, syllabus to offer certificate courses to the international student, right? This online format. Who all have done this? It's we, right? Each one of us, all these volunteers. If we 500 could do these things, right? Let us imagine if each one of us get connected to the another 10, then this 50,000, what they will be able to do it. So all this transformation, what we are aspiring in the society, that could be very fast, easy, smooth, jerkless. If I take these efforts for my development, participate into the team development and the societal transformation. In this UHV3, the expected participants were RPs and PRPs. So how many of you have started sharing content in online and face-to-face workshops organized by NCCIP, AICT and UHV team? Who all are there? One. Sharing content. How many of you have started sharing content in online face-to-face workshop organized by AICT UHV team? 1, Vinay Bhaiya, Sunil Bhaiya 2, Sarangi Bhaiya 3, Sadhan Bhaiya 4, 5, 6. Okay, how many of you are preparing yourself to develop as a resource person? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. These 6 are sharing the content, and the content got shared to 170 online FDPs and 100 plus face-to-face. If the 10 more will join, it will become 16. So the 16 can take up the content to minimum 400 online FDPs and minimum 200 face-to-face. This is how it will multiply, correct? So that's the reason the expected participants for this UHV3 is basically RPs and PRPs, proactive volunteers. How many of you are doing the volunteering proactively? Which means your team leader doesn't have to call you and remind you that the editing of the video is left, please do it. If it is not happening, there's a proactiveness. But if the team leader is reminding you to do the editing of the video, then I am at the level of active. Yes, raise your hand, proactive volunteers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. With the again look at with the 14 proactive volunteers, if we could do this much things, then just imagine if each one of us would continue taking efforts for our development, right? Through the self-development only this proactiveness is possible. Regional coordinators, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 regional coordinators are there. Expected number of regional coordinators was minimum 20. But out of this 20, 5 are here, right? The other regional coordinators may plan to come to IIT Kanpur. University coordinators, 1, 2, 3, okay. Faculty teaching universal human value 2. Okay, is there anybody doesn't fit in any one of these criteria? You are the volunteers. This is right, this is required. Though I'm not fitting into any of these criteria, but my development, my understanding is so important that I will participate. So, yeah, because these volunteers can be tomorrow's faculty, resource persons, proactive volunteers, regional coordinators. So these were our assumptions before we started our journey. Most of the times we had this thought that the body is there, the physical facilities are important, let's accumulate more and more, touring, eating food, eating different types of clothes, all those things like cars and things. Then this existence was basically, there was doubt about our own existence only. There were so many of doubts, correct? The purpose was happiness, but happiness through that relative definition of happiness was there, right? So this is transcending from relative happiness to the absolute happiness. And this is what is happening after every meeting, after every workshop, at least in UHV 2 when we got into, we got this clarity that the self and the body, this coexist, and this coexistence is the human being, right? Similarly, when we look into this existence, it has got these two reality, the units of consciousness and the units of material, and they are submerged in the space, and the space is all pervading. Right? This is how our clarity is getting developed, step by steps. Right? This is what are the steps of the transformation, the steps of the development. But what is expected after UHV 3? What are you expecting after UHV 3? Write your 3 expectations on the notebook. What are you expecting from UHV 3? And then all these 8 days, write down, are you taking efforts to fulfill your expectations? And on the 8th day, in the self-evaluation, you can make sure, this point, that this was my expectations in UHV 3. These are the efforts I have taken, and my expectations has fulfilled or reached to certain extent. Okay? So expected from the UHV 3 is to have this clarity, is me, I, the self is the central to the existence. Have this clarity, the visualizations of the whole existence, and the units are submerged in the space, and particularly the happiness, the meaning of absolute happiness, the true meaning of happiness, to be in the state of harmony within. The session timings are from 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning, 11 to 1, session 2, 2 to 3:30, session 3, 4 to 5:30, session 4. Breaks are there, and you must have realized that as we are going from UHV 2 to UHV 3, the duration of the break is also increased. We have 30 minutes break, 30 minutes tea break, and 1 hour lunch. Now, why these 30 minutes are? To observe, to interact, to write, right? All these things, That's the reason the 30 minutes break are there. 6 to 7:30, every day there will be meetings with an individual, meetings with the groups, with the senior UHV team. So these are the dates. 2nd of May, WR and ER. 3rd, SCR. 4th, SWR. 5th, SR. 6th, SRM University Core Group. SRM UHV faculty, this is to be decided, and the health group is also to be decided, and it will be communicated. In the afternoon session, these are the things we will do. In the morning sessions, particularly from 8:30 to till the lunch, sir will share the content. will bring our attention, facilitate our development. In the afternoon sessions, we may plan for this kind of activity like core content, sharing, how to teach, self-evaluation. Today afternoon session after the lunch, we'll have an introduction of each other. I said by tomorrow evening, you should remember the name of everybody. So it is my responsibility to make the provisions also. So one we already did. At least you know this name of the 6 people. After the lunch, we'll have introduction session of all the participants. These are the pointers to be given. Briefly, your name, your institutions, your role, the place where you stay, your native place, your developmental achievement in one line only. Right? This is not sharing. Introduction, the brief introduction is not the sharing. It's not the self-evaluation. So it's a very, very briefly, maybe in few seconds, we can complete our sharing. So your developmental achievement, 1, 2 big things which you have developed, right? Those you can mention, and your participation in UHV efforts. So with this, we'll go for the break. In the break today, in the tea break, make sure that you are not interacting with anybody who doesn't belong to your state. What's happening, what is going through your feelings, what is going through your thoughts, observe it. Okay? This is the time to observe our excitement. This is the time to observe our stability, both. So both the things we can observe.